We are in the hills outside San Diego. I don't say mountains because I don't consider them mountains, but you could say they're mountains. It's about 2:40 in the afternoon. It's pretty warm. My car says 82 degrees. And we're up at, I'm not sure what we're at, 2,000 feet? Yeah, about 2,000 feet. We were up at about 4,000 on the highway. We just rounded a corner. I'm assuming that is Lawson and that is Gaskill, but I guess I'm not totally sure, but I would say I'm 95% sure based on where they're laid out on the map and relative to each other. So this actually seems, this stupid road's bringing back PTSD from Mount Ord a couple of days ago, where I just walked up a road the entire time. Well, we've temporarily topped out. There's Lawson right in front of us. We're dropping. This is supposed to meet up with another trail. Oh, sorry, phone call. It was a spam call. This is supposed to meet up with another trail, and then that's where you branch off to go straight up Lawson. But I'm gonna hit that on the way back. I just want to identify where that is, because I think you can see up that's gonna be a steep little, could be bushy, definitely a steep little quick thing. Only a couple tenths of a mile probably, but still. Okay, so here's the junction. Here's where I'm going to start to head up on the way back, but I'm going to continue on to go do Gaskill. So it looks pretty cool if you went straight up it. I don't know, there could be switchbacks or a little trail, like a little used trail, I'm not sure. Or you could bend around and go up the ridge, which seems much easier and tamer. So we'll see when we get back to it, but I will check in when I get closer to Gaskill. I think this is pretty joggable terrain, so I'm going to try to. Great views out though. This is sort of Southern California baby hills for you. Nothing too high. I mean, these peaks aren't even 4,000 feet high, so I guess you can consider them mountains, but I don't know if I would. So all right, I'll check in later. Well, I'm on this path jogging it out. The sun is pretty bad. You can see it better in the camera. There's Lawson. Look at this nice little side path right here. So apparently this is gonna take us up to the top. It is a little overgrown, but it's plants that aren't gonna hurt me yet. Got some manzanita here. Uh-oh. Watch out for those guys. There's a sign up here. Wonder what the sign says. Oh, man, look at the view out there. Where those clouds are out in the distance, that's the coast, I believe. Starting to see down into the San Diego area, I believe. So, cool view. Figure from the top we'll get a nice 360. Well, the trail has emerged from the brush, and now we're on this rock. I don't know if this is granite or what it is, some sort of conglomerate, but I like this better. I got a little, we're in like a little manzanita cove. It's like a little tunnel in there, but here's a big cairn on the rock, but I'd say it was obvious to just head up the rock. Oh yeah, there's views down there. I wonder what those radio towers are. That looks higher than these peaks. Should do that one. So this is not the summit. Summit's over there. So cool view of Lawson. The trail did get a little harder to follow up there. A couple of times I got off it, and now I'm not seeing anything, which is fine because it's not dense undergrowth. I mean, I'm just following this little path of the water here. I was expecting there to be like some cairns or something on this. It's all good. You sort of sink in this sand. That looks like, I mean, you could do the boulder thing here. There actually looks like a path. I saw a marking down there. I'm gonna stay high though. I'm gonna stay high. Hopefully I don't get bouldered out here. So feels good up here with the wind. Gotta be careful with my phone. If it slips out of here, it could be going for a ride down these rocks. I'll never find it again. Well, this last little bit's actually a little slow going. I'm working my way through this crag branch forest. Not the funnest thing in the world if you get stuck on those. Now I'm up near the top. It's easy enough to work your way up through these rocks and on these rocks, but you just hit all these stupid branches. Question is, how do I actually get up to the summit block? I could potentially get up here. That's fairly difficult to get up here. This has got to be it. There's a little marker here. This has got to be the home stretch. You go up this little... This is not an easy maneuver. I'm gonna need to put this stuff away. You can see here, this is solid. I can grab this, probably just pull myself up with both hands, and then unless it wraps around, which I don't think it does, I'm gonna have to put stuff away. And damn Jimmy Butler's out, which is annoying. So yeah, I'm fairly sure this is the way up. So I'm going to, let's just check over here first. Unless the idea is you can't, oh, never mind. This way is much easier, and I don't need to put anything away. It's got it all out. Oh, look at this. Wow. Look, someone put little holds in the rock to help you get up. And then there's a bolt, like if you had a rope, I guess, to, you know, lower yourself down. This would be a somewhat treacherous slide down. I am going to put this away because this would not be fun to slip, even though it's only like 20 feet. It wouldn't be fun to slip, so I'm gonna put this camera away. I'll turn it back onto the top and put my phone in my pocket so I can climb up this last little bit. Well, I'm up that last part. It probably isn't gonna be that fun getting down. Not everyone could get up that, but there looks to be a lake out there. Unless it's just some sort of illusion, but I must say, this is a pretty grand 360-degree view here. So I have no idea which one is El Cajon Mountain. Somewhere out there, I believe. Maybe it's further away. I don't know. Hell, maybe it's all the way out there. I don't think so. That's sort of far. No, it's definitely closer to San Diego down there. So there's some other high ones out there with radio towers. Lawson looks pretty cool with its little flat top. Right. I can't see in the viewfinder. No, not that one. Sorry. Ah! Right there. That's what I'll be on top of next. So I'm going to try to go down the other way, which apparently has a trail. I don't know. But that was cool. That last little part. The rest of the beginning, most of the hike was pretty boring. but that last part was cool. So I'm on top. There's no registry or anything, but on top of Gaskill Peak here. I don't know, 3,800, 3,900 feet. It's under 4,000. The moon, I don't know, I can't see it on the screen. The moon's out though. Somewhere around there. Can't see it on the screen at all. Oh well. Alright, well, I need to put this away to get down this stretch. I hope I don't slide and hurt anything. So anyway, check in when I'm going up Lawson. Whew. Okay, well, one, that was not an easy down climb at all. I did not like that. I've done a lot of sketchy stuff in my day, and I wouldn't have gotten hurt if I slipped. I would have gotten scratched up pretty bad, but that was a little nerve-wracking, trying to hold on to the little rock and going backwards and trying to find your feet down. Like, you had to reach really far. But there was a registry, by the way. In the crack in the rock, there were two metal boxes. I didn't actually sign them, but there was a registry. So I'm gonna try to go down the other way. The only problem is I do not know where that is. I mean, it looks like I just sort of head down and then sort of go left. I'm trying to see if I spot like some type of trail. I want to get back to that road, so to speak. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm like not way off it, but I'm trying to follow this dashed line, which doesn't really mean anything. I've seen dashed lines before, and they're not a trail at all. But I mean, someone drew a line in, so it's got to mean something, right? I mean, worst case, I just go back the way I came up. I just have a feeling like I'm going to run myself off a cliff here. Who knows? Ooh, that's what I don't want to happen. If this has dirt on it and I lose my footing, start sliding. I mean, I'm pretty much gonna be off rock here right now. Look, there's a big cairn. I think. Look at that. That is man-made. So that, my friends, is a good sign. And that is another good sign. So, you may be in business here. I still just want to head straight down, but look, here's another one. Whoop. Alright, this is going well now. And there appear to be footprints here. So, yeah, this should be pretty tame, and then once I get down the main trail, I can almost jog all the way to Lawson. We made it. We made it back. That was actually a very steep descent. Had to be a little careful there. The ascent was much not as steep as that descent. That descent, if you stood up, you were gonna fall. So now I'm on what I called the road, which I guess it's sort of like a road. I probably got a mile or so back to Lawson. It's great. There's the way back. And it drops down. But it's pretty cool with the sun right there. Here's Lawson. It is gonna be, the sun's gonna be setting by the time I get back to the car, I think. I mean, this is probably a good, I don't know, at least 300 feet, maybe 400 foot gain here. So far it's very pleasant on a little trail. But who knows? Maybe there'll be some climbing at the top of some sketchy down climbs. Hopefully not. I didn't like that down climb. So far, it's not too steep, but we're gaining, or more so closing the distance horizontally. No confusion though where the trail is, that's for sure. All right, I'm gonna turn off the camera. It looks like it just winds its way through this brush. Who knows what's in store for us at the top, but should be cool. Moon, rocks in the light, sun going down. It's pretty out here. Well, I lost the trail once, which was not fun, but then luckily I found it. Pretty much this steep little thing hidden in the brush. You can see you're just like, you have no line of sight. It's like a rabbit. Definitely steep. Then we'll pop out not too far from the summit block. I'd venture to say over halfway up from where we split off from the main road. It'd be much easier without this camera in my hand. Just wanted to show you some of it. We have a split. Thinking it's up this way. Yeah. Sorry, my hand keeps dropping. This footage is probably awful. It's starting to get rocky up here, so I may, yeah, I'm gonna put my phone and camera away. It's gonna save me time. It's hard with this camera trying to climb around, so I should be up there in like 5-10 minutes tops. So I'll check in at the top. Oh, well, I made it up and the sun has just dropped and it's beautiful up here. It was not easy to get up. I tried a couple different ways. There were a bunch of ways that were like, I could have gotten up, but it was sketchy every time. And I kept investigating more ways and then finally just went with one. The beta, the comment said there was a rope or a ladder in some place. So I don't know if I was just in the wrong place or that's gotten taken away, because that was not, again, that was not easy. I think going down, you can see our friend Gaskill over there. I think going down, it is gonna be easier than Gaskill. The rock holds were good and I can literally put all my weight on it and just lower my body. But yeah, the sun's down, so I gotta hightail it out of here. Yeah, I don't know if I was wrapped around the back side, found a crevice. There were like 2 or 3 different ways up the crevice you could go. I ended up going on the far right where I could sort of grab some rock holds and pull myself up, not really in a crack, but sort of in like a V. But yeah, no, it was not easy. There was one on the front side. I didn't investigate that fully, but this is it. This is Lawson's. I made it to the top of both. Let's hope I get down, but I gotta get moving. It's gonna get dark.